This is the slip joint I made. It's a little leather slip sheath. Carbon fiber scales, super thin. And a W2 carbon steel blade. A half stop. So when you're making one, you got to make sure that the blade is gonna fit. The tang is gonna fit correctly with the back spring when it's open, the half stop if you want one, and when it's closed. So that's what this is here. So I designed the blade, made sure the tang lined up with the back spring here when it's open, and then obviously at the half stop, so you want to make sure the bottom of the tang lines up with the spring, and then when it's closed you want to make sure the edge obviously doesn't touch the spring. So that's what the ricasso is here. You can see it there. So that little portion right there, that touches the back spring rather than the edge. So it's pretty simple. You know, when you design one on paper, on the back spring, you just want to make sure it lines up in all of those positions. And once you have that, it is pretty simple. That is the overall design I wanted. So you can see it matches up pretty well. And obviously this is my very first slip joint ever, so now there's some issues. See here, slight play in the half stop, but still super strong back spring opening and closing. And like I said, I made this little leather slip sheath for it. This fits in the 5th pocket, so carry that along with your main carry knife. It's always nice. But yeah, making a homemade custom slip joint, it's pretty simple actually if you have the right tools. You know, I have a grinder, a belt sander, and a drill, so that's all I really needed. You know, the grind was finished and cleaned up with sandpaper, and I'm going to clean it up even more with higher grit, but you don't really need crazy garage, crazy tools or anything like that to make a folding knife for a slip joint. Pretty fun little project. This is something I'll carry every day in addition to my main knife. But yeah, if you're going to make your own, make sure you do a lot of test fitments to make sure everything lines up correctly. And when you're making adjustments, take off very little material at a time. But other than that, it's really not too hard. Like I said, this is my very first attempt, so obviously I'll make more in the future. They'll get better each time. You can see the back spring come out there, half stop to the close. Yeah, there's a back spring. So yeah, it was really fun. Get a it's hard to cut this behind the camera, but pretty sharp. That's it. Good luck making your own. Let me know how it goes. But this one was really fun. Alright boys, test fit everything. The half stop. Good. I just gotta shape the handles more and do some finishing work. Maybe try to inlay a shield, but yeah. Alright, this is where we got today. The storm cut it short for me. I still gotta polish the scales, contour them a little more, clean up the pins, and the grind would be finished up and a lot nicer tomorrow. But
someone bought these in January, and they brought them back to Costco.
good back spring. Super light. It'll be full flat and it'll look way better tomorrow. Finish it up then.